I am honored to be your LDN World Champion.
Gentlemen, welcome back to LDN Wrestling Capital TV 2021, and this is the second episode in our brand new series, which will drop each and every Monday. Folks, we have got two fantastic bouts for you tonight. The first one is the one that you have been waiting for. It is the LDN Wrestling British debut of the Thoroughbred Cole Karter, as he will be taking on this man right here in Matt Bourne. It should be a fantastic encounter, folks, but we know that you have been waiting for Cole Karter to appear in LDN Wrestling. Thank you for your patience. We are not going to make you wait any longer, folks, because Cole Karter is coming up momentarily. But Cole Karter will be defending his LDN World Championship against this man in the ring, Matt Bourne. And once we've got our introductions over with, we will take a look at how Karter won the belt. So folks, we're about to check out exactly how Cole Karter, the Thoroughbred, picked up the LDN World Championship. And we're going to be checking that out with a fantastic video package right here, as we will see some of the highlights from the encounter between former LDN World Champion Steve Gibkey and the Thoroughbred Cole Karter. This match took place in the United States during the lockdown, and as you can see, both of these men were fully prepared for this encounter, but it was Cole Karter, the young man from West Virginia, who ended up picking up the victory over the Jersey muscle jock Steve Gibkey with a 1-2-3. And right now, ladies and gentlemen, the moment you have been waiting for, the LDN British Wrestling debut of the Thoroughbred Cole Karter. And here he is. The Thoroughbred Cole Karter making his way ringside and into the ring for his first LDN World Championship title defense on British soil. And there is our defending world champion, Cole Karter. Of course, the LDN World Championship, which had previously been held by Steve Gibkey for over a year, is now in the hands of the Thoroughbred, Cole Karter. And what an opportunity for Matt Bourne, the 3-year veteran from the Midlands, from Leicester in the United Kingdom, as he will look to unseat the Thoroughbred in his first British title, first World Championship defense on British soil. So a few things to know about Cole Karter. He has appeared for a number of different promotions in the United States, from IWC all the way through to AEW, and he is now in LDN Wrestling. This is his first tour, and there is another Cole Karter tour scheduled for later in the year. But folks, if this is your first time tuning in to LDN Wrestling, welcome. This is British and proud. This is LDN Wrestling, the United Kingdom's premier touring wrestling promotion, and you are seeing the second episode of LDN Capital TV to make sure that you don't miss any future episodes and to have access to all of our past episodes, please subscribe right now on YouTube. Give us a thumbs up. Feel free to save this video. Feel free to give this video a share. And that way we can spread LDN wrestling even further around the globe than it already is. And the Thoroughbred Cole Karter starting this one off by showcasing not only his height advantage, but also his strength advantage. And now it looks as if Matt Bourne has decided that this would be a good time to shake hands with the Thoroughbred. Well, the Thoroughbred having a think about this. Both of these competitors relatively new in the wrestling industry, so a shaking of the hands is something that perhaps they might decide to do, and they're definitely asking the opinion of the family-friendly LDN crowd. And there's a handshake, and look at that. Bourne then straight away taking the head of Cole Karter after breaking the handshake with a boot. But Karter then, he's been pushed into the ropes, but comes back with a palm and drops Bourne onto his caboose. Karter then off the ropes, ducks under that clothesline, throws him one way, and takes him down with a beautiful head scissors. And Matt Bourne then on the receiving end of a drop kick, and a second one, and Matt Bourne rightfully so scarpers out the ring, and Cole Karter beginning his first ever LDN World Championship defense on British soil in spectacular fashion. Well, the Thoroughbred is controlling the center of the ring right here, doing a great job of doing so. Now the referee is about to begin administering a 10 count right here. Of course, a count out will mean a victory for Karter, but it's not a way that Matt Bourne can win the championship, of course. And look at that, Bourne deciding to get in the ring, tries to go for an aggressive clothesline, but gets himself on the receiving end of a flying lateral press. And a kick out right there from Bourne as Karter picks him up, goes for a fireman's lift. He could be going for the Thoroughbred cutter early on here. The Thorough cutter, but slipping out of the way, and looks like he hurt his knee in the process, was Matt Bourne. And Matt Bourne now receiving some medical attention, but wait a sec, that was a facade. And the referee didn't notice as Matt Bourne then rakes the eyes of Cole Karter. That was very deceptive from Matt Bourne, but perhaps Matt Bourne has decided that he's going to take advantage of the naivete of the Thoroughbred, who is making his British debut tonight. I would say that Karter probably hasn't had the opportunity to do the necessary research on opponents in Britain like Matt Bourne, who will be more than happy and more than willing to take advantage of any weakness. And now, Bourne is allowing the count to go ahead, even though he realizes that this won't be a title change. But by allowing the count to go ahead, he made sure that Karter knew he had to hurry up to get back in the ring, because of course Cole Karter is a fighting champion. And Bourne now regains and is still on top. Goes for a suplex right there. Nice snap suplex from Bourne. Goes for a cover. Lateral press 2 count, and Bourne is frustrated by the fact that Karter was able to kick out with relative ease. Well, folks, if you have ever been to an LDN wrestling show, you will know that the audience is very family-friendly. Usually a large crowd showing up, and usually full of families of all ages. So you will hear lots and lots of crowd engagement in these LDN wrestling shows. And if you are, of course, based in the United Kingdom, you should be following LDN on all of our social media platforms. And that will give you the opportunity to see where you can catch the stars of LDN wrestling in a town near you once their tours come towards you. Karter here on top, throwing right hands. That jaw jacker created separation, but unfortunately, after those right hands, Bourne was able to get that knee right into the midsection of Karter. And now, but Karter throwing Bourne out of the ring. And listen to the crowd loving what they're seeing from the Thoroughbred, from the American Cole Karter. Now, folks, we realize that a lot of you may well be tuning in from the United States specifically to see the Thoroughbred Cole Karter. And if that is the case, we'd like to welcome you to LDN Wrestling. And we would like to encourage you to share in the comments where you are tuning in from. And that applies to anywhere in the world, including the United Kingdom. Let us know where you're from. It'll be great to have some engagement in the comments section. Of course, the thumbs up is always appreciated, as is a subscribe, as is a sharing of the video. But right here, if you have tuned into Cole Karter just to see the Thoroughbred, you're seeing him being choked on the ropes right here by the British middleweight Matt Bourne, as Matt Bourne then is in a bit of control right now over the heavyweight champion, the world champion, Cole Karter. Bourne picks Karter up then, drives in that forearm. And look at this, there is a bit of cockiness around Matt Bourne right here, and it got in the way as he went for that pump kick, and Karter with a big back body drop, sending Bourne up and over, and the referee administering a count right here. Both of these competitors trying to get to their feet. It's Karter on his feet first, quickly followed by Bourne. Karter off the ropes. Nice shoulder tackle right there from Karter, clothesline from Karter as well. Karter with a big pump kick. This could be all she wrote right here. Cole Karter could well, rolls him up. He's going for that Cole, throws him off the ropes. Oh, beautiful power slam, and the head of Matt Bourne was drilled into the canvas. Just a 2 count, folks. The head of Matt Bourne was just drilled into the canvas, and Karter is getting this crowd behind him as he tries to pick him up. And look at this. Oh, look, Bourne slipping out of that grip right there, trying now to use the ropes to help him up. Karter allowing him to get to his feet because he's got something in mind. It could be the thorough cutter from Cole Karter. Elbows from Matt Bourne, allowing Bourne to slip to his feet. Oh, and Bourne now with the fireman's carry and takes him down with a neck breaker over the knee. What an upset. Oh, a great kick out. I honestly thought that Cole Karter's reign as a world champion, I apologize for that misspeak, as world champion could have been over quicker than it began. But no, a kick out, but Bourne on top. And if Bourne picks up the victory here, this will be a big, big upset. Matt Bourne then in the corner, going potentially for a big kick, but Karter sweeping that leg, picks him up. Cole Karter, thorough cutter. There it is. Folks, what a title defense for Cole Karter. Well, Cole Karter with the thorough cutter, defending successfully the LDN World Champion on his British debut. What a great showing from the Thoroughbred, Cole Karter. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome along to LDN Wrestling Capital TV Episode 3, and on today's show is the tournament finals. We saw the semi-finals in episodes 1 and 2, where Aaron Ramy made it into the finals. Of course, he is representing the European Union, and he will be taking on the Thoroughbred, Cole Karter, who will not only be vying to see if he can win the Maximum Air tournament, but he will also be defending his LDN World Championship against the man from Brussels. I would call him the muscles from Brussels, Aaron Ramy. So here we go, folks. Aaron Ramy making his way to the ring. His victory in the first round tournament, he really did solidify himself as a clear favorite to win the tournament. Not, however, as a fan favorite. As you can see, he is getting a lot of disrespect from the LDN Wrestling faithful in the audience, but he's also giving a tremendous amount of disrespect. And as always, in professional wrestling, you reap what you sow. So here is Aaron Ramy, and it would not surprise me if we hear directly from the Belgian. Well, there he is, Ramy, wearing the EU flag right now as some form of kilt but of course, just the flag. And oh, here he is. Well, we're going to hear from the Belgian right now. Or maybe the fans won't allow him to speak. What, does he think he's a headmaster at a school? That never worked with me when I was a student, let me tell you that. Well, so far, Aaron Rami has decided that he's going to spend the majority of his time shushing people. Now he's clearing his throat. Honestly, folks, here we go.
Where is Alan? I heard it was a birthday. Where is Helen? Helen, yeah. Where? Is that Helen? Is it your birthday? Well, Helen, in the name of the European Union, I want to wish you a very, very sad birthday.
Oh, come on now, Aaron Rami. No need to personally disrespect the member of the audience, especially one whose birthday it is.
It's all right. It's okay. It's just like your football team, you lost in the final. It's okay, you're a loser too, no problem.
Wow. Of course, referencing the Euros right there.
Question, is it coming home? No, it's not. It's in Italy. Belgium is still the #1 team in the FIFA. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen.
Well, it seems like Aaron Rami has a lot to say, but his opponent tonight is, of course, Cole Karter. And folks, Cole Karter has been defending the LDN World Championship all over the United States. Here he is against Mr. Hotch right here. And as you can see, the Thoroughbred really took it to Hotch with some superb wrestling maneuvers, including that wonderful thorough cutter right there. And we're about to see Cole Karter in action in the tournament finals, taking on Aaron Rami and defending his LDN World Championship. Well, if that video package didn't get you excited, the man himself, Cole Karter, will absolutely get you excited. This young man from West Virginia in the United States, just 21 years of age. And this man has talents in spades right here. He's going to be defending his championship against Aaron Rami. Not an easy task, let me tell you. Rami is a formidable opponent, but Karter is coming to LDN. This is his second appearance on Capital TV, as it is Aaron Rami's second appearance on Capital TV. But folks, again, we just want to thank you for joining us. This is LDN Wrestling Capital TV episode 3. We encourage you, if you have yet to do so, to click that subscribe button right there in the bottom corner of your screen. Like this video, give us a thumbs up, leave us a comment, and of course, share this video with all of your followers.
And defending World Heavyweight Champion, Cole Karter!
Oh, there you go. A fine introduction from Managing Director Sanjay Bagga. Cole Karter, Aaron Rami, tournament finals, and for the LDN World Championship.
Tournament final, Aaron Rami against Cole Karter.
And there is the bell, and this match is underway. And Cole Karter, he's got to be the favorite for this encounter. There is no doubt in my mind. What we have seen from Cole Karter on those video clips from when he won the championship in the United States against Steve Gibke, defending it against Hotch, and of course last week's competition there, we have seen Cole Karter really produce some excellent wrestling right here. But Aaron Rami has a way about him where, honestly, you cannot for a second take the Belgian lightly. He's very, very well put together. He's got some tremendous grappling skills. And right here, he is head-to-head, face-to-face, nose-to-nose with Cole Karter. There's not much to distinguish each other from one another. And Rami hits the ropes, and Karter then showing, well, maybe those extra 15 pounds that Karter has over Aaron Rami. He is a stone heavier, of course. Maybe that extra stone is going to be what allows Cole Karter to take an early advantage here. But Karter then is holding his ground in the middle. Aaron Rami is saying, I'm going to hit the ropes. I'm going to see if I can knock you down. And Karter responds very, very easily, knocking down Rami. Well, I would say you don't underestimate Aaron Rami, but he's not put his best foot forward thus far in this early encounter between the two. Oh, and this time, it's Karter that hits the ropes, and Karter once again knocks Rami down, and Rami backing up into the referee. Karter then getting that crowd excited, getting them on his side as we see these guys going from strength to strength here. Oh, this time Rami gets him to come through, and once again, I got to question the Belgian's sensibility. I've got to question his intellectual intelligence, but his intellectual intelligence came through because as he knew Cole Karter would showboat after that display of strength, Rami comes up from behind and takes him out without him being aware of the situation. And now Aaron Rami has Cole Karter, and he's absolutely throwing down on him. He drops down, tries to trip him up there. Rami jumps over Cole Karter, tries to trip him once again. Oh, and this time Karter catches him in the air. Karter has him picked up, throws him over his head. Look at the strength of the American right here. And as you join us back, we've got Karter in the ring, going for Aaron Rami, but Rami comes in and goes directly for the throat of Cole Karter. Aaron Rami delivering a headbutt to Karter, putting him on the floor. Rami going for the first cover of the match. Just a 2 count right there from our official. Look at this, Rami now controlling Karter with that reverse chin lock right there. You can see the airwaves of Cole Karter are slowly but surely being cut off. Karter trying to get the fans involved, but it is his job now to work his way to his feet, and Rami not allowing him to do so, using that right elbow, driving it into the neck of Cole Karter, continuing the assault on Karter's upper body, whether it's headbutts, chin locks, or elbows to the head. Aaron Rami has decided that Cole Karter's weakness is in his upper body, and this is where he is going to focus the rest of this match. Karter has to figure out a way to try and fight back. He can't just continually take punishment, and he does so right there with a jaw jacker. But of course, using that jaw is going to be problematic as the day goes on. But Karter ducking these telegraph punches from Rami and catching his foot, and a discus punch right there. Karter hits the ropes. Good Lord. Beautiful drop kick from the EU superpower, Aaron Rami. Well, he went for a nonchalant cover there. Only a 2 count. Folks, I want to thank everyone for tuning in, of course. We have people tuning in from all across the globe, whether it's from Vancouver, British Columbia in Canada, all the way from the United States. I'm sure that we've got people tuning in from Belgium to see their hometown or home country hero. I'm sure we've got folks tuning in from the US to see Cole Karter and the like. And of course, the LDM Wrestling faithful who travel up and down the country to watch LDM Wrestling, British and proud, all the way from Great Britain, the United Kingdom, where all of these events emanate from. We thank you for tuning in. Please feel free to engage with us. Leave a comment on our YouTube page. Make sure you're following us on all of our social media platforms where you can get up-to-date information about which wrestlers are going to be at our new locations, which wrestlers have signed to come over on tour, when you can see these guys in person. And we look forward to seeing you ringside at our next events. But here we have right now in this tournament, the finals featuring Aaron Rami and Cole Karter. Look at this, Rami now working his way into the corner, stepping on the throat of Cole Karter, once again continuing this vicious assault, this isolated attack or isolated venture to attack the upper body of Cole Karter. And of course, if the man cannot breathe, if he cannot exhale and inhale, if he's unable to completely fill those lungs, he's going to have a problem getting through a 20-30 minute encounter. And right here, Aaron Rami with a beautiful springboard leap over the top rope, landing with his feet directly into the upper chest of Cole Karter. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we have just had a public warning issued for Aaron Rami. And from our viewers who are not used to the United Kingdom, In British wrestling, dating all the way back to the Mount Evans rules, wrestlers are issued a public warning for any obvious rule breaking, whereas in some other wrestling styles that would be an automatic disqualification. In British wrestling, you are issued a public warning, and a second public warning can be an automatic disqualification. Cole Karter then just flipped Aaron Rami all the way upside down. We've got a full Nelson locked in right here from Aaron Rami. A full Nelson locked in, once again pushing the neck of Cole Karter down, blocking off the trachea, blocking off the airways for the American to breathe. And Aaron Rami, can you see his left leg over the left leg of Cole Karter? That is a very, very smart move from Aaron Rami. It's Aaron Rami utilizing his advantage, his weight and his body positioning. However, Cole Karter able to make his way to his feet, breaks the full Nelson with both of his arms right there, turns to face Aaron Rami. Aaron Rami's in a bit of shock as Cole Karter says, bring it on. Rami winding up that right hand, clocking Karter on the side, clocking him for a second time, 3 times, 4 times. Good Lord, Rami is trying, but none of these are registering with Cole Karter. He is fired up with a block. Karter then coming back with right hands of his own, hits the ropes, flying clothesline from the Thoroughbred. Here's the second clothesline, the Thoroughbred coming alive right here. This is what an LDN World Champion looks like, folks. And there's the tilt-a-whirl backbreaker. Great stuff from Karter. He could be winning this right here. Just a 2 count. Aaron Rami kicking out. What a phenomenal move that was. A tilt-a-whirl backbreaker. Great work there from the young Thoroughbred, the world champion, Cole Karter. Very good stuff right here. Karter then getting back to his feet, lifting up. Rami right here. He could be going for the Thorough Cutter, but Rami working his way through, and good Lord, an Inzaguri, a leaping kick right there to the side of Karter's face, just as he was about to go for that Thorough Cutter, the move that we saw last week that was enabled Karter to pick up his victory in his British wrestling debut. But here, Rami on the top rope, Belgian, beautiful missile drop kick right there. Even though the Belgians don't have a missile, we do have one right here with the EU superstar, Aaron Rami. Missile drop kick off the top rope. Just a 2 count right there. Rami looks a little shocked, it seems. Well, of course, in our previous episode, we saw Cole Karter pick up that victory over Matt Bourne using that Thorough Cutter. But we'll have to see if he's able to figure out a way, but he ducks the clothesline. Ripcord, great lariat right there from Cole Karter. He ducked the clothesline, pulled that ripcord, and knocked Aaron Rami down, but just another 2 count. Folks, we are having this is just a huge encounter right here. I gotta let you know that the winner of this match not only wins the Maximum Air tournament, but also will hold the LDN World Championship, which is currently in the possession of Cole Karter. And Karter then firing up. Rami's both on their feet. Rami throws a right. Karter taking it on the chin. Oh, good Lord, exchanging hands here. I would not want to be on the receiving end of either of these blows right here, but Karter with the upper hand, a block, delivering 3 big punches. Goes for that lariat, missed it. Oh, Rami with a flying kick right there. Rami could well be victorious here. Just a 2 count. Karter finding his way, kicking out of that important flying kick right there. Very nice there. Look at these men itching to get up, itching Cole Karter to get up with the fans, but it's Aaron Rami on his feet, begging Karter to get up. He must have something planned right here. It could be some form. Oh, he went for it. He went for that big kick. Karter picks him up. Thorough Cutter. The Thorough Cutter. Cole Karter retains. Well, Cole Karter picks up the trophy and picks up his LDN World Championship, folks.
your mouth, you dirty little scumbag. I appreciate life might be a little difficult for you now, since you're all jobless, since the Jeremy Kyle show all got cancelled. But yours truly, the hot shot Joey Scott, is here to pick up not one belt, but 2 belts here tonight. You see, I'm already the LDN Capital Wrestling Champion. And tonight, after I beat this idiot from America, you can call me Joey 2 Belts, because I'm going to be leaving with the LDN World Championship. Thank you very much, oh yes. What do you think of that? My God, you are thick, aren't you? It's like looking out into a sea of benefits. Stop embarrassing yourself, mate. With a face like that, I would not draw attention to myself. But Bundy, looking out, you make me sick. Now, do me a favour. Stay quiet and enjoy me. Thanks very much.
So, ladies and gentlemen, this contest is officially recognized as being for the LDN World Championship and belt.
I'm gonna win!
To be wrestled with 1 fall, 1 submission, or the knockout to decide the winner. Introducing to you then, firstly, from Redditch in Worcestershire, at 5'11", 156 pounds, the high flyer, hot shot, Joey Scott! But tonight, Scott is the challenger. Here comes the champion. He made his debut on these shores just 3 days ago, so I'm sure you're going to make him feel very welcome indeed. At 6'2" and 240 pounds, from Charleston, West Virginia, the Thoroughbred, Karter.
Yeah, take it! Yeah, take it!
From West Virginia on his first visit to the UK. Cole Karter, everyone.
Well, what an absolute honour that was to have MP Paul Bristow on the show, and I would just like to go on record and thank him for his continued support of British wrestling and of course his continued support of LDN wrestling. Well folks, this is a unique way to end our Capital TV episode today. If you go back and watch the last two episodes of Capital TV in London Eye, you will have seen all of these men already in action. The four men coming to the ring right now, you should all recognize. On camera right there was Filthy Phil Powers, Jack Nelson, of course Aaron Remy, the EU superstar, and they were led to the ring by the superior athlete, by of course the man we just saw being unsuccessful in his LDN World Championship, Joey Sinceri. But this is an 8-man tag team rumble matchup, and we'll have the rules explained in a moment. There you go, Joey Sinceri announced as the team captain. Oh, we're going to hear from the man. And here come the cavalry, so to speak, as they are laced in gold and enthusiasm. What a phenomenal looking crew this is. You've got two Brits, you've got two Americans. This is, of course, the LDN World Champion, Cole Karter, the LDN British Champion, Alan Lee Travis. You got Sean Legacy, and you've got Ricky Reagan making their way to the ring to cap off this 8 Man Rumble, and what an interesting concept this is. Sean Legacy, just a bundle of energy is the American right there. There, of course, is the young, high-flying, enigmatic Ricky Reagan. But this is 8 men in the ring right now. Well, 4 of them have just left a little bit. I don't know if the scared is the right word, but they certainly left it sharply. And look at the caliber of talent in this ring. This is the future of British wrestling. This is the future of American wrestling. Ladies and gentlemen, this is just the future of wrestling. Well, this will begin with Reagan and Rami locking up, and Rami getting the opening advantage. Now the opening advantage to Aaron Rami, as he will look to eliminate Ricky Reagan very quickly. As you can see, you've got the referees on the outside of the ring. That is because when a member of the team, any one member of the team is thrown over the top rope, they are eliminated, leaving their team with one fewer person to win, and it is the team that eliminates all of the other opposition that will end up being the victorious team. But this is essentially still a tag match, folks. So that means tags do need to be made. We will not see a free-for-all, and Chuck Nelson then comes in, and he runs into 2 big elbows of Sean Legacy, the big muscular American, and Legacy now with a wrist lock on him, and well, Cole Karter just tagged himself in. It seems he wants a piece of Nelson. Nelson, of course, far used to barroom brawls than he is professional wrestling, but you know, the good thing about, oh wait a sec, I was about to say the good thing about this is we're now going to see Sinceri and Karter for the second time tonight, but all we're seeing is a replay of Joey Sinceri getting his tail handed to him by the LDN World Champion. Oh, and hold on a second, without the referees in the ring, this one is losing control right here. And these men are just pairing off with each other. You've got Travis in the corner right now. You've got Karter with Rami in the corner. That's a one-on-one matchup I would love to see. You got Legacy with Sinceri in the corner. Oh, hang on a second. Oh my goodness. Knockdown alley indeed. And it looked like Aaron Rami just found himself on the floor, but it was through the middle rope, not the top rope. So he has not been eliminated as of yet. And there goes Ricky Reagan. Beautiful drop kick, and Nelson is gone. Jack Nelson has been eliminated by a beautiful drop kick from Ricky Reagan, and that means that now, oh no, wait a sec, Aaron Rami has come in, and Aaron Rami has evened up the odds by tossing Ricky Reagan out, and Reagan didn't see Rami come in because Rami came in from his own side. So this is now a 3-on-3 over the top rope elimination tag team matchup, and we got Legacy and Rami in the ring locking horns once again. And I will say this again, oh but hang on a second, look at this, that's a beautiful, absolutely wonderful swinging head scissors right there. I want to see Aaron Rami and I want to see Sean Legacy go one-on-one, because I think both of those men have the capacity to become not only a British champion, but a world champion. But Legacy, you are in a dangerous place right now because you are on the ring apron, and if you get kicked off, you are eliminated. Get back in the ring, my friend. And luckily, oh, look at that money clip back into the ring. Hits that far side of the rope and runs into a side thrust kick from Rami. Look at that. Rami then over the top rope. He's gone, ladies and gentlemen. Legacy very, very nicely eliminates Rami, the EU superstar, leaves Joey Sinceri and Phil Powers by themselves in a now 3-on-2 elimination over the top rope tag team matchup. And Legacy is in the corner, and Powers then getting his own licks in the corner right there. The referees, again, they're on the side of the ring. They are not on the inside the ring. They cannot stop some of this rule breaking from happening. Sinceri now always on the side of Legacy, and Legacy then had a couple of punches, but, well, Sinceri goes for the eyes. And now Sinceri and Powers have got to figure out if they can eliminate Legacy to even up the odds right here, because right now this is a 3-on-2 encounter. Well, Sinceri then on top of Sean Legacy, using the top rope as his advantage. Legacy then not allowing him to advance as he tries to come in again. Legacy throwing shots right here. Big shots, big right hands, big forearms coming in. Oh, and Legacy then ran for it. Sinceri dropped the bottom rope. Legacy's on the ring apron. Very, very dangerous. He's still out there. And he comes through the middle rope, but no, he gets caught. And Sean Legacy has been eliminated, and it's now 2-on-2. Champions on challengers, as both of the men in the ring right here challenged for a title very recently, with Travis defending his British Championship against Phil Powers on London Eye. And of course tonight we saw Sinceri lose to Karter for the World Championship, and Travis brings Powers into the ring, and he's got both men in the ring right here. I don't think if Powers goes over the top rope, he would legally be eliminated though. But he is right now. Travis is handling things 2-on-1, and he goes for a big avalanche into the corner. Powers still not the legal man. Sinceri is legal, and Sinceri is about to get a face full of Filthy Phil Powers, and they scratch each other. Oh my! Joey Sinceri dropping headfirst into the nether regions of Filthy Phil Powers, as now Joey Sinceri, still the legal man, on the receiving end of a lot of offense from Alan Lee Travis. But Travis is backed into the opposition's corner. Oh dear, this is 2-on-1 right now. And Cole Karter cannot enter the ring legally to prevent that attack from happening. And now Powers whips him off the ropes. Clothesline from Phil Powers then. Unconventional left-handed clothesline from Phil Powers. Really putting Travis to work. And now trying to get Travis over the top rope. But you can see Travis's right hand holding onto that bottom rope, giving him a little bit of leverage to stay in there. And now trying to return the favor for Phil Powers. What's it gonna be? We saw this in London Eye, but Travis was a bit nicer that time. Oh no! Travis kicked low. Sinceri tagged in. I think we've got Travis in a world of trouble right here. Well, Travis then is in a world of trouble, and Sinceri mocking Cole Karter by dropping a leg drop right in front of him and then powering him off the apron with a right hand. Joey Sinceri has snap suplex there. Very nice snap suplex by Joey Sinceri. We've seen a lot of good wrestling tonight, and if we go back to look at some of that wrestling, it was Joey Sinceri who was really delivering most of the technical aspect of the matchup. But here comes another technical master in Phil Powers as he comes into the ring legally, driving that shoulder into Travis, but not giving his full there, as Travis is able to come back with some clotheslines, or some forearms rather. And now he's looking to try and get that sleeper hold. And look at this, Powers then in between him and Cole Karter, and Phil Powers with a very nice judo style over the arm throw right there, allowing Travis no further advancement on his tag. Oh, here we go, as Powers then dragging Travis all the way back to his corner. Sinceri coming in, and Sinceri dropping an elbow right onto the gluteus maximus of Alan Lee Travis, and spinning toe on his face. Folks, I think Sinceri and Phil Powers are working their way to getting rid of Travis here. Russian leg sweep. No, there are no pinfalls in this match, Joey Sinceri. This is an over-the-top rope elimination, and he's trying to get him over the top rope. But Travis then, after he went for an erroneous pinfall, Travis has picked up Sinceri, but Powers then coming to his rescue. And Sinceri able to get back on top. Well, folks, again, as we are ending or nearing the end, I would think, of this episode of LDN Capital TV with half of the teams already been eliminated, I want to thank you for tuning in. I also want to encourage you to click on the bottom right-hand side of this video to subscribe, to share, save, give us a thumbs up, and just engage with us, folks. We'd love to hear from you in the comments. Tell us what your favorite match was, who's your favorite LDN wrestler, where you're tuning in from, and who you'd like to see on future episodes as Alan Lee Travis tags in the Thoroughbred, Cole Karter, and Cole Karter then challenging down Phil Powers. He knocks him down once, he knocks him down again. Sanseri then is eating clotheslines as well. And Cole Karter, the world champion, coming on fire right here with this. Oh, he's got a military press on Sanseri, and he throws him into Phil Powers. Powers then couldn't even catch him. He just dropped in front of him, and Powers is rightfully so booted in the face as Joey Sanseri is eliminated, as is Phil Powers, and this is a two-man survival, as it's the two champions surviving the elimination tag match. And what a unique and interesting way to end this episode of LDN Capital TV, with the LDN British Champion and the LDN World Champion in the ring, as we get Ricky Reagan and Sean Legacy rejoining their team for the celebrations. Ladies and gentlemen, on behalf of Tom Mitchell, I have been Reginald Kensington III. Thank you for joining us on LDN Wrestling Capital TV. We will see you each and every Monday right here on our YouTube page. Please enable notifications so you get notified every time a new episode is published. We'll see you next time.
This is the last day I'll be in the United Kingdom before I go back to America. When I was a kid, I thought I would never be able to wrestle in the United Kingdom. But life is like a box of chocolates, and here I am, and I'm proud to be here. But this man right here gets 2 hours of sleep and works very hard. One of the hardest working men I know. One of the best shows in the world. And I'm honored to be here. And I thank you. And one more thing. I am honored to be your LDN World